Hello, my beautiful YouTube family. Welcome to today's heart and hip opening practice. This will be a playful and dynamic flow, expanding across the front line of the body, chest, shoulders, and of course our hips. So I hope that you enjoy. If you have not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I post new flows on YouTube every week, and it's really the best way that you can support me and all of the free content that I share on here. Okay, when you're ready to begin, let's start in a child's pose. You're welcome to take your knees wide or draw them closer together, so whatever feels most comfortable for you. You can gently walk the hands out in front of you and then drop your forehead to the ground. Relax into your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders, your neck, your face. Closing down the eyes, take a moment to fully arrive, bringing yourself here into your body and into your practice, really committing to this time that you have carved out for yourself to connect, to move, to breathe. Let's take a nice relaxed breath in through the nose, and you can guide the breath all the way into the back of your heart. Feel the ribcage expand and then open the mouth and release. With that out breath, I invite you to consider what brought you to your mat today, what you need from this practice. And with that awareness, invite in an intention, an energy, a feeling, something that you really want to step into today. And once you have that, begin to breathe into that sensation, physically and energetically, breathing in through the nose and expanding that energy into the back of the heart. On your next in-breath, lift your gaze and slowly roll up onto the hands and the knees. Come into tabletop position and then start to find circles here, pushing down into the thumb knuckle, the index finger, warming up the wrists. You can change the directions of the circles. And then let's start to bring some movement into the whole spine. So you can begin to circle out the spine, moving the spine in all directions, keeping the neck and the face and the jaw nice and loose and relaxed. You can change the directions of the circles, maybe getting a little bit deeper into the shoulders, bending the elbows, closing the eyes, and starting to really feel into the body, feel into any points that feel a little bit tight or contracted, and really inviting a loose and receptive energy into your space. On your next in-breath, you can keep the toes tucked, lift the heart forwards, find one round of cow, inhaling. On the out-breath, lift the hips back, find your downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out through the feet, nice and slow. Bending one leg and then bending the other, finding that rootedness through hands and fingers. And then on your next in-breath, you can slowly walk your feet towards your hands, meet at the top of your space in a forward fold. Take a loose bend into the knees, and then lift your chest on the in-breath, halfway. On the out-breath, fold forwards. Slowly peel yourself all the way up to standing. We meet in a high mountain pose, root to rise. Feel the energy travel up the back of the body. And then bend the knees and open up your chest, your heart, cactusing through your arms. Exhale, fold like a blanket over the thighs, relax the face. We go again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Roll upwards, feel into every vertebra of your spine as you make your way up. Stretch your fingers long And then open the heart, bend your knees. Exhale, fold forward, soften chest over legs. One more round, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, moving with breath, finding that sense of softness from the inside out. Start to roll upwards. High mountain pose, pushing energetically into the feet. Bend the knees and open your heart. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. On the out breath, fold. Drop the left hand to the floor and slowly stretch your right fingers into the sky. If you feel ready for it, begin to slowly straighten the right leg. Otherwise, you can keep both legs slightly bent. We slowly take it to the other side. Right fingers to the mat, left fingers long. Peel the left shoulder up and back as you begin to straighten the left leg. Beautiful. Drop both hands down to the ground and then push into the feet. Lift your heart halfway. On the out breath, take it back into a plank position. Push away from the ground. Pull the belly to the spine. Chaturanga all the way down to the earth. Feel into your chest as you lift through the heart, cobra pose. Exhale, ripple down and forwards. And then we go again, shoulders onto the back body, lift. Exhale to lower. One more round, breathe in. And breathe out, soften to the earth. Take the hands behind you now. Locust pose, we lift the chest, we lift the legs, engaging muscles in legs and bum. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Soften to the ground, hands beneath shoulders. Take an active child's pose, tucking toes under and melting heart space in between thighs. Feel the energy in your hands as you press your fingers into the earth, finding that point of connection. Take a full breath into the back of the body and then sigh it out through the mouth. Lifting the gaze, we glide the body forwards into a high plank pose. Plug into the hands, push away from the ground. And then find Chaturanga slowly with control. Upward facing, open up your heart space, shoulders pull back. Downward facing, we glide the hips back. On your next in-breath, step the right foot forwards, find a low lunge, sink your left knee down and stretch your fingers long. Pulling navel to spine, we begin to cactus the arms. And then listen carefully, lift your right heel off the floor. Hug the thighs together, take a breath. Drop the heel down, half splits. You can take the hands behind you or you can keep them on the floor. We rock the body forward, stretch your fingers long. Once again, heel lifts, cactus the arms, take a breath into the heart. On the out breath, soften the hands to the floor and step your left foot to meet your right foot. Come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, melt over the thighs. High mountain pose, stretch long. Feeling that energy begin to travel all the way up the spine and arms. Open the chest, cactus the arms. Exhale, fold, soften to the earth. And then push into the feet, lift the chest halfway. On the out breath, step the right foot behind you, low lunge, sinking right knee down, arms stretch long. Cactus through the arms, lift the left heel. Take a breath. Dropping heel to ground, half splits pose. Find whatever variation you had on the first side. Pull those toes towards you. And then we shift forward. Same thing, stretch through the fingers as you lift the front heel, cactus. Open yourself up. Dropping heel to ground, take the hands back. Once again, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, shift onto the left foot. Plank pose, left foot meets your right. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, on the in-breath, open up the heart space. Downward facing, we roll the hips back. Taking a connected breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Begin to lift the heels now. Hover the knees beneath your hips. Walk the wrists back so that they are in line with your shoulders. And then really find that center, gathering everything in towards the midline. All right, we'll start to pull the right knee to the right elbow now. Hold for 1, for 2, and for 3. Listening carefully, you'll stretch the right toes back. Keep the legs straight if you can. I know it's strong. Holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Beautiful. Drop the right foot down. We take it to the other side. Left knee to left elbow for 3, for 2, for 1. Stretch your toes back for 3, for 2, and for 1. Both feet land down. Sink the knees down to the earth. Inhale, lift the heart space, find a cow. Exhale, round, contract. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale to round. Keeping the toes tucked, we lift the knees once again. We'll do that for 1 more round. Right knee to right elbow, holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Stretch those toes back. Keep your left knee hovering for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop the right foot, left knee to left elbow for 3, for 2. You got it. For 1. Stretch the toes back. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, guys. Sink your knees to the mat. 1 round of cat-cow. Lift the heart. Exhale, round. On that out breath, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Push energetically into your hands and into your feet. Find your center. And then stretch your right toes back. Find a 3-legged dog. We bend generously into the leg, listening carefully. Lift your left heel off the floor. So high onto the ball of the left foot. Slowly pull this right knee all the way around towards your right elbow. Continue to lift up through the back of the heart. Hold. And then pull the knee to the left elbow, opposite side. We kick the leg through fallen star. Lift the hips, extend through your left arm, and take a full breath. Left hand drops down to the earth. Sweep your right toes back, 3-legged dog, radiate through the back toes. Breathe in. And then breathe out, low lunge, land the foot forwards. Sinking left knee to ground, arms stretch long. Take an inhale. Exhale, cactus through the arms, lift the right heel. We breathe. Half splits, pull those toes towards you as you take your hands behind you. And then we go for 1 more round. Stretch your fingers long, cactus, lift your front heel. Dropping heel to ground, take the hands back. Beautiful, guys. Drop the right foot to the floor. Warrior 2, sweep the arms to the sides and ground fully into your feet. Stretch into fingers. Reverse on the in-breath. On the out-breath, find a side angle pose, stretching into your top arm, plugging into back foot. On your next in-breath, straighten both legs, reverse triangle, stretching into your top arm, full breath into your side. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the floor, find a low lunge. Sink your left knee to the ground, find a half splits with a twist this time, stretching your right fingers to the sky and your left hand to the floor. Feeling that opening across the tissue here, the lateral line of your leg. Shift forwards onto the right foot, plugging left hand into the floor. We stay in our twist. Keep your back knee lifted now. And then nice and slow, we'll make our way into wild things. So take your time as you flip your dog, firm your bum, and open up your heart space. Push into the left hand a lot. Take a breath. If you want to explore, you might drop your head into the right hand as you continue to firm into the bottom fingers. And slowly, we lower the hips down. Right hand meets the floor. Squeeze the right knee into the right elbow and then drop the shin down, pigeon pose. You can walk your left knee back as far as you can. If you have quite tight hips and you're struggling with this, keep the back knee bent. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, melt forwards as you bow closer to the floor. Maybe you come onto the elbows, maybe not. Wherever you are, finding some space. Relax into the upper body. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. On the out breath, begin to walk your hands back up. Now we swing this left leg all the way forwards, keeping the right knee bent. Place the left hand to the inner right thigh, side body stretch, the right arm stretches all the way up and over in the direction of your left leg. Try to glue both hips into the ground and peel this right shoulder up and back. On that out breath, start to make your way back up. Plugging right hand into floor behind you, extend through the hips, lifting hips and lifting heart space. Taking a nice leisurely breath here. And on the out breath, lower the hips down to the ground. Okay, listening carefully. We're going to start to bring this left leg in towards the body. And just wrap your hands around the foot. Start to stir the pot with your left leg. Okay, so creating a little bit more space here through your inner thigh, through the groin. Okay, now try to bring this leg up as far as you can, and then you'll keep both sitting bones grounded here first. As best as you can, you'll try to bring this leg over your left shoulder. We're playing with compass pose here. And then take your right hand to the edge of your left foot. Left hand draws all the way to the side. Maybe you'll find that full extension by straightening the leg, and maybe not. The leg can also be slightly bent. Okay, and at this point, your left hip is lifting a little bit. And you might find a window here underneath your right arm. Okay, take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly bend into the leg. Left foot meets the inner right thigh. We extend the fingers long. Energy travels up the spine. And then we twist to the left. Right hand meets the left knee, peeling left shoulder back. Relax the face and breathe. And softly begin to unwind. Uncross your legs. We meet in a malasana squat at the top of our space. Come into your squat as you press down into the feet, open up your hips, gently driving elbows into inner thighs. Inhale. And then as you breathe out, straighten the legs and extend your fingers and your arms all the way up. Exhale, we come back down into our squat. We go again, inhale, rise and reach through the arms. Exhale to lower. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out, come all the way down. Drop the hands to the floor, forward fold, Uttanasana. Wiggle your feet closer together. And then push into the feet, lift your heart, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, take it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, open up your heart. Downward facing, slowly rolling the hips back. On your next in-breath, stretch your left toes back, three-legged, bending into leg a lot. Foot to bum. Now start to lift the right heel off the floor, nice and high onto the ball of the foot. And then slowly we bring this left knee all the way up and around towards the left elbow. Continue to round through the spine, protracting shoulders. And then the knee comes over to the right side. We kick it through fallen star. Lifting heart space, lifting hips. Enjoy the opening. We lower the hips a little bit. Right hand meets the earth. Stretch your left toes back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Take it forwards. Sink your right knee down. Anjayasana. Arms stretch to the sky. Let's cactus the arms, opening chest space. And then elevate that left heel. Lower the heel down, take the hands back, half splits pose. Finding breath, finding space. As you breathe out, shift forwards onto the left foot, nice big movement, warrior two, cartwheel the hands to the sides of your space. Ground your energy, lengthen through the spine. Reverse on the in breath. On the out breath, find your side angle pose, pushing into the back foot a lot, opening through the side body. And then we reverse the triangle, the legs straighten, you extend through your left fingertips, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, cartwheel the hands to the floor, meet your front foot, sinking your back knee down, half splits with a twist, right fingers to the mat, left fingers long. Try to wrap that outer left hip in towards the body. And then we make our way forward, stay in your twist as the back knee lifts, easy twist. Plug into the right hand. Flip your dog, left foot pulls over to the side, firming bum, and expand yourself, expand your energy here. Lifting heart space, sternum to sky. If you played with that variation, dropping head into left hand, you can go there now. Lower the hips slowly. Left hand meets the ground. We squeeze the left knee to the left elbow and then drop the shin down to the floor. Find your pigeon. Walk the right knee back a lot. Find what you had on the first side. We lift the chest, breathe in. And then on the out breath, we make our way forwards. Relax into the stretch. And continue to breathe spaciously through the nose. Finding a steady cadence to the breath in and out through the nostrils. On the next in-breath, you can gently make your way back up. With the help of your hands, we swing the right leg all the way forwards. The right leg is straight, the left knee is bent. Plug the right hand into the left thigh, side body stretch, your left arm stretches all the way up and over in the direction of your right foot. Irrelevant if you grab onto the foot or not. We're just opening up our side deeply here. Try to ground the left sitting bone into the earth. And then on your out breath, make your way back up. We press the left hand into the ground. We lift the hips and we expand the front line of the body. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, drop your hips down to find a seat. Okay, let's bring this right leg towards the body now. Hands around the foot, start to stir the pot with the right leg. Try to lengthen through the spine a bit as well here, as much as you can. Okay, let's go for our compass pose now. So first, try to bring this leg sort of up, as far up as possible. Maybe it grabs onto the right shoulder. Take the right fingers out to the side, drop them down. Left hand meets the edge of the right foot. And then maybe finding full extension, maybe not. So when you are in your full compass, this right hip will obviously have to lift off the floor. That's totally fine. Okay, taking a moment to explore, not forcing anything. Okay, nice and slowly when you're ready, let's come out of it. Right foot meets the inner left thigh. Stretch your fingers long as you ground into the sitting bones. Twist to the right. Peel the right shoulder back and relax your breathing. Relax your face. Gently begin to unwind. Uncross the legs. You can just place the right foot in front of the left foot. We meet in a cross-legged seat. And now I invite you to place your left hand to your heart space and your right hand to your belly. Find a nice tall spine. Roll the shoulders back and down. Close the eyes. And then we drop into the heart space. Feeling the movement of breath, the lifting and lowering of the chest and the tummy. See if you can begin to physically soften into your heart space a little bit more, relaxing into shoulders, nape of neck, collarbones and chest. And then we fully connect to our intention here. Again, really letting that come alive for you. And as you soften into the heart, start to breathe into your chest. Slow and deep. Let the out breaths be soft and long. Continue to find full focus and awareness in and around the heart. And let each breath be nourishing and comforting. As you start to expand your energy and the breath a little bit more with each round. And really hold space for whatever you're feeling and whatever you are going through. Continue to breathe with softness. And then repeat to yourself once in your mind's eye, I am at home in my body. Really feel that. I am at home in my body. Let's take a last final gentle breath in together. Breathing into the heart. You can take a full breath in through the nose. Feel everything expand and then open the mouth and let it go. And gently, if you feel ready for it, you can guide the hands together in prayer. And drop the head down to the heart space. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this practice and well done for staying until the end. Remember to keep your heart open, stay connected to yourself, stay connected to your body, and your truth will always unravel. Let me know how you went in the comments below. I love to chat with you guys in the comments, and I really try my best to get back to almost everybody, but the community is growing, so it's becoming a little bit more difficult these days, which is a good thing, I guess. But I hope that you all have a beautiful day further. And yeah, remember to subscribe to support me and all of the free content that I share on here. And I will see you soon on the mat.